Driver is set.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about.
Demek ki heyecan.
Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
Heard all
Stefan
about you,
Burkowski.
Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Intense. The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that,
Kim
Commander?
Roy
do?
Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with
Takıl
me,
bana
kid.
evlat, anlayacaksın.
You'll find out.
Uf.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Bu bir emirdir.
Phelps is one of only two serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out.
İçi
I'm
dışını
gonna
bilir.
start you out with one case. Do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Nakliye deposunu araştır. Terk edilmiş araç. Ha, exit diyor burada.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
5
What do you want me to
dakika.
say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Are you drunk, mister? Or you just cracked? Only if I guarantee
Nerede
you walk.
çıkış?
Tell a man that
Buradaymış.
there are 400
I
billion
heard he's an
stars
honest
in the
cop.
world.
You know this
There's
place?
an oxymoron
Tell him
for you.
bench
Sure.
with paint on it.
Near the old gasworks and Signo Depot in the warehouse district.
Sana tarif
Home
ederim.
direct.
That's the lemon wash whistle. That means pots and pans are lemon wash cleaning. It makes short work of dirt and cooking gloves. Just a swish of the dish.
All units, so 459 just occurred
So,
at 6th and
tell me a little
7th.
about
Any
yourself,
unit
Phelps.
to handle, code
Are we
2,
friends now,
identify.
Bukowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
Finished?
The Emperor Hirohito
Şurada bir
himself
iki dakika
leading the
duralım.
charge against you.
I did my part.
Geleceğim hemen, bir saniye.
What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the third time you've told me.
Ne oldu?
Seni aramışlar, ulaşamamışlar. Abine aramışlar, ulaşamamışlar.
Tamam, ben de geri aradım, ulaşılmıyor.
Ya annemin anahtarı benim odada mı? Bak.
Tamam oğlum, sen anahtar almadın, ben evdeyim, ne olacak?
Hayır ya, cebimde yok. Oraya mı bıraktım diye düşünüyorum. Bir bak diyorum. Abi.
Yok masada, yok. Yok.
Mal ikinci savaş ne? Birinci savaş. Orada mı abi?
Yok Kerem.
Nasıl yok ya?
Bu ne ya?
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
Şuraya
11
gideceğim
King, go
önce.
ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just...
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Şüpheliyi yakala.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me. Hurry, you can still catch him. I think you broke my nose.
Is somebody going to tell us what the hell is going on?
Alo, çık. Hı. Uzaklaştı. Kaçtı. Yok ki burada. Ha, buldum.
Are we gonna make a bargain or what?
Şans eseri bulduk.
Put the weapon down now. You want to back off right now.
You want me to paint the fucking sidewalk?
Stand down now.
Bu ateş edeceğim ama.
Fucking asked for it.
Aa, öldü. Başarısız dedi.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a
Up
Bir
on
daha
the roof,
olmazsa bunu
officer.
son
He has a
yapacağım.
mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
Of, kadını yok etti.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Silahına vurmam gerekir. Şimdi pazarlık falan mı yapacağız?
How long do you think you can hold out? Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
Ya direkt kafasına da ateş edebilirim de.
Weapons on the ground now. On your own goddamn head, be it.
Yine sıktı. O zaman öldüreceğim onu.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
Bir rahat
Up on the
bırakın
roof,
ya.
officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Şöyle direkt kafasına vuracağım, ölsün.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
Daha inmeden ben indim. Ya illa orası o sekans yaşanacak ha.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Is somebody going to tell us what the hell is going on?
Arabaların şeyi değişti. Bu sefer kafasına bam diye vuracağım. Yine olmazsa artık yapacak bir şey yok.
Now, are we gonna make a bargain or what?
Çünkü
Put the weapon down now.
olay bu kadar. Sokak suçu tamamlandı. Rütbe arttı. Böyle 40 tane sokak suçu varmış. Okey, güzel. Tamam, şimdi göreve gidelim. Biraz uğraştırdı ama olsun. Ben elindeki silahı vurmaya çalıştım ama geldik.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
Az ileride.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stiff.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan.
Sağ ol Steven.
You're okay.
Sen iyi birisin. Nakliye deposu. Soruşun müziği. Ha.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Ne buldunuz?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped the full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
O taraftan bakamıyoruz. Heh. Buradan. Uf, full kan dolu.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood. How's the world looking?
Always the same through a viewfinder. How about you?
Burada ne var?
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab.
Ha, gözlük.
Contaminated soil. My guess, big lump of shit.
Dur. Stenzel. Şöyle.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
El yapımı gözlük. Bayan Blake'i
32
sorgula.
years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
Resimde bu mu?
Happier times, I guess.
Arabanın bagajına bakalım.
After this, I got 2 more jobs in Westlake Park and 1 up in the Hollywood Hills.
Kanlı boru nerede? Ha, burada bir şey var. Evet, burada. Bununla vurmuş herhalde.
The brand name might give us something to go on.
Insta hit.
Church doesn't make you a Christian any more than staying in the garage makes you a car.
Bagajı açtık.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Dava ile ilgilisi yok mu? Ya bu notun?
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live
Canlı
pig
domuz
yesterday.
almış. Bakayım.
Doc, Detective Phelps. What have we got?
Durum nedir?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
Nate
You
Wilkie.
found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I
Sonra
saw all
kanlar.
the blood. So I called the police.
Olay yerini bulma sebebi.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Doğru.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Adrian Blake bilgileri.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Öyle bir isim tanıdık gelmedi.
You ever seen
Doğru.
the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here
O
regularly,
yüzden gözüme
so it
çarpmıştı.
kind of stood out.
Cüzdanın içeriği.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Şüpheli.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there
Hiç
weren't
para
no
yoktu.
money in there.
Bozukluk
Not
bile.
even change.
Kanla
We found a
bulaşmış
steel
para.
pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red,
Açık kırm-
or darker like?
Darker, I'd say.
Çoktan kurumuştu.
Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps.
Birileri işine
We're done
haber.
here. We'll head over there now.
Ben kullanmak istemiyorum, o kullansın. Bilek ailesinin evi. Neyse, yine biz kullanıyoruz.
620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Yok olmuyor.
Behind Bunker Hill. A couple blocks north of Central Station.
Uzun tutayım.
You can drive.
Ha, tamam. Bir denemek istedim.
So, what do we tell the wife?
O kullanınca
Play it by
hemen
the book.
geçiş oluyor.
There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
Ceset ortalarda yok. Bilek ailesinin evi 11:21.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
Hemen geliyorum.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in
Lütfen
the
içeri
living room.
buyurun.
Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
Bu doğru.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Nerede?
Just outside the kitchen window. At the side of the house.
Evim
I'd
cephesinde.
like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Burası yemek odası. Fotoğraf bulduk. Orada bir şey yok. Burada. Burada da bir şey yok. Hah, burada bir şey bulduk.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this?
Kavanak'ın yeri. Kibrit.
Maybe
Belki
Adrian was a patron. And I should have an address.
tam o ev telefonu santral falan diyordu da. Adresi belirlemek için bir telefon bul. Burada.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment.
Kavanaugh's bar.
Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Güneysin.
Thanks, ma'am.
Tam yerini öğrendik. Dur. Bu ne?
This must be Adrian's.
Ya Snetzel. Gözlük kabı.
Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Arkasında. Ha, tamam. O tarafa bakalım.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Doğru. Mhm.
To my Adrian.
Adrian mı?
This thing gets more and more interesting.
Nicole yazmış. Tren
Huge
bileti.
ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Aynen. Şimdi burada bunun yatak odası o zaman. Bu fotoğrafta bir şey yok mu ya? Yok, bir şey yapamıyorum. Gazete.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable.
Rahatına bak.
So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
Evet doktor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I'm
vice.
going to give you something to calm your nerves.
Ah.
I want to take you on a journey.
Geçmişe bir yolculuğa.
I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Kibrit, sigara. Burada ne var? Şu eldivenlere bak.
Maybe if... No. Doesn't tell me anything.
Hiçbir şey anlatmıyor. Salona bakalım.
Nope.
Onda da bir şey yokmuş. Bu oda niye kapalı? Çünkü bu odadaydık zaten. O dış kapı. Burada bir şey yok. Mutfağa bakmadım hiç. Ha, burada da var. Her yerde bu kibritten var. Instahit.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
2 gün bile olmamış.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Instahit el ilanı. Şimdi bunun nerede ısıtıcı kurulu? Bu. Instahit.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Şuna. Şu turuncuyu al. Bunu tak. Orada değil.
That can't be right.
Burası.
No, that won't work. That looks wrong.
O zaman buna gerek.
Doesn't go there.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Eksik parça orası.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Yani eksik parça burası. Şimdi kadını sorgulayalım.
I'm all right now, detectives.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Kibrit kutusu.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently,
Seattle'daki
he's
işin.
been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Adrian Blake'in yeri.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well,
İşten eve
he
erken.
came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Stenzel gözlük
Was your
kutusu.
husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
Devam edin.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They look terrible.
Nicole imzalı fotoğraf.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know.
Şimdi biliyorsam söyledim. İmza nerede? Hah, gizli mesaj.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
Bayan Blake'in gerekçesi.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
Beni mi
You're not accusing me,
suçluyorsunuz?
are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Doğru.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Hadi gidelim. Adaletin koru, pardon, buradan. Şimdi şeye gideceğiz. O kullansın arabayı.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right. Where to?
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Nereye
Mr. and
olduğunu
Mrs. Black
işaretledim.
don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Bence kadın öldürmemiştir. Kavanak'ın barı.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
You want a tip? Refill my We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
Tabii ki de hayır. Sana niye çıkı ısmarlayayım?
Who was the five-star goddamn wedding?
Looking for someone?
What's the special of the day?
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure.
Elbette.
Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
Arkada yalnız takılan kişi mi?
Great, but you're real nice. Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I
Evet,
know.
onu tanırım.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Terk edilmiş aracın bağlantısı.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hayır.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Yalan.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Nasıl kanıtlayacağız? Terk edilmiş. Cüzdan değil. Tren bileti olabilir. Su ısıtıcısı. Receipt of Life Hawk. Bu herhalde. Terk edin yok.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I'll go back to my drink.
Gizli mesaj canlı. Morgan bunun tarafından aynen. Canlı domuz alım fişi Morgan tarafından imzalamış. Terk edilmiş arabanın yanında bulundu.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the
Bir
car.
fiş bulduk.
It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right
Peki,
already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Adrian Black'in yeri.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
Sanırım Seattle'a gitti. Şüpheli.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa.
Daire numarası 2.
I
Güzel.
think that's all.
Sanırım hepsi bu.
Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I
Polisleri
love
severim.
cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Tell the cook these were some good drinks.
Tutuklamak için tutuklayalım.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee faster next time.
Who was the five-star goddamn wedding?
Morgan'ın dairesi. Hah.
I've met some
Ben
pretty good
sürem.
liars in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit. Huh. Type is clever, hard to catch out.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is not.
KGPL calling car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K.
Message from technical services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE freight depot is not human. Repeat, not human.
İnsan kanı değil.
Additional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger,
Domuz kanı.
KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
Any in the vicinity, see the man at 211 just occurred. 3rd Needle Street. Stand by for further. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Domuz kanı. Önce şeyin evine gidelim. Aa, bu da benim. Bu da benim yolum değilmiş ki. Heh, burası. Morgan'ın dairesi 1158.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Numara 2 idi. Bir 4 bu tarafta. İki burası.
Help you, gentlemen? LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Tutuklusunuz.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
Çakal ya.
There's no point running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's
Nereye
over,
kaçacağım?
Adrian. Stop right there, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
Neden
I
melodi?
thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this. You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in a big
Hepsi
house.
boylayacaksın.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique,
İyi
good
bir
public
toplum
presence.
imajı.
You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Captain Gordon. Golden Boy. The driver's seat. Dava raporu. Araç hasarı $49. Böyle küçük bir çarptık ya o sonda. O ondan dolayı.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention!
Dikkat.
Final inspection before Liberty. Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Kelsoy'a bak.